Sutton.
Good morning, Oklahoma. We are focusing on the risk of severe storms later today and this evening, and again for Saturday, part of your holiday weekend. You need to pay attention to the weather on Saturday. Let's go ahead and take a look outside, and I want to show you the different camera views. It depends on where you live across the metro. Most of us not seeing the fog. Now we're seeing the clouds, but around Rose State, there's this highly localized area in the East Metro dealing with fog right now. Let's take a look at our current conditions, where we have temperatures in the mid-60s, winds out of the south at 5 miles per hour. Yesterday felt amazing, right? We had drier air in place. I hope you enjoyed it. This number, the dew point, the measure of moisture in the atmosphere, is going to be climbing later today. One of the many ingredients needed for severe weather. The storm scanners showing showers and storms pushing off to the east. These were severe around midnight near Lawton, and then pushing east during the overnight and early morning hours. So maybe woke some of you up in southern Oklahoma. Had some wind, had some hail, but we don't have to worry about morning storms like we did this time yesterday. A wider views showing the red flag warnings out west. That's an indication of the dry air to the west, aka the dry line moving east. That's a focal point for storm development later today. Southwest flow of the jet stream. That's providing the lift needed to get storms going with the jet streak right overhead. We're going to have storms ramping up later today, and an even more powerful storm system on the way for Saturday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s north. We have the upper 60s to the south. As this warm front lifts north, we may see more fog, areas of mist or drizzle starting to form as well for part of the day. South of it is where you have the unstable air mass, and any storms interacting along the boundary may have additional low-level spin to produce a tornado or just enhance the storm, create larger hail. So something we'll be watching. Also to the west, the dry line will be surging east, and that's where I think storms could form. So visibility right now dropping for Clinton 2.5 miles. We have some dense fog near Idabel. Here's a look at today's risk. There's a slight risk of severe weather up to baseball size hail, 60 to 80 mile per hour winds, isolated tornadoes. Future track showing the timing. So maybe some areas of mist and drizzle this morning. Could have some elevated showers and storms, so isolated as early as midday, so noon or early afternoon. This model showing central to southern Oklahoma. Yesterday was showing all the way to the north. Isolated, but it's not the main severe weather. We're going to be watching to the southwest. Look at these supercells blowing up by late afternoon and evening, around 4 or 5 p.m., and then tracking east during the evening hours. So Oklahoma City, I think the time frame off of the latest information, about 8 to 10 p.m. The problem is, after the sun sets, the low-level jet ramps up, and that can enhance the chances for tornadoes or keep tornadoes going into the evening hours after the sun sets. Now, watch what happens as it turns south and east. It's going to be following along the warm front wherever that sets up, so it moves south and east. Remember what I said, with anything interacting along the warm front could have additional spin. So that moves out of the state by early Friday morning. Tomorrow's risk is to the southeast later in the day. We have a front moving through a cold front, although it doesn't really cool us down too much, but it will make it feel more comfortable. Let's take a look at the risk for Saturday. Already an enhanced risk, so you need to pay attention. This is the traditional setup, afternoon through evening, really the eastern 2/3 of the state. All hazards are possible. Future track showing tomorrow morning gave a 20% chance with the front about mid-morning, small chance of rain. After that, move south and east, some severe weather in south central, southeastern Oklahoma near Durant, near Ada, into the late afternoon and evening hours. Now, Saturday, the location of the storms, this is probably going to change, but you get the point. The timing is 4 to 5 p.m., pushing east during the evening hours, and we're still waiting to see the storm coverage, how many storms will be there. But you need to pay attention, because any storms that get going will have large hail damaging winds and tornadoes, and a flooding risk in southeastern Oklahoma as the rain continues. Here's our full one forecast this afternoon. 82 degrees for Oklahoma City, upper 80s to the southwest, increasing storm chances in southwestern Oklahoma, and then it moves northeast overnight tonight, then sliding south and east during the early morning hours. Again, metro time frame, it looks like about 8 to 10. Tomorrow, 82 degrees, kind of an isolated shower in the morning. Tomorrow's kind of our break before the severe risk returns on Saturday. So a lot of things going on, holiday weekend. Pay attention to the weather on Saturday. Thankfully, though, Sunday and Monday look great. More storms, though, moving in for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and through early Saturday. So very stormy next week.
A
lot of chances out there.
That's right. Okay, thank you so much.
Starting to feel like summer with Memorial Day coming
It
up.
is,
But
yep.
we still need to have a spring mindset around here.
That's right. Yes.
That's true. All right,
Emily,
stay
thanks.
weather aware. Thank you.